Yo, what is up guys, Truckers HD here and welcome to another Minecraft video. Anyway, in this video guys, I'm going to show you guys how to improve your FPS dramatically. As you can see in this video now, I actually have, while I'm recording, I've got 25 FPS and I'll show you what my settings are on. This is the normal official Minecraft settings, which is just the basic settings when you download the game. It has everything on the best I can be apart from the bright is on moody. But that does not affect the FPS, so just have that on full bright. Just because otherwise it's dark as stuff. But yeah, so basically your render distance will be on 16, which has doubled since 1.6, and now we're in 1.7.4, as you can see. Now new chunks are loading because this is a completely new world it's loaded in. Frames are going down, as you can see. Still going down, still going down, still going down. So as you can see, the render distance for 1.6 used to be actually half of 16. So it actually used to be 8. As you can see, even my thing's lagging. Lol. So it used to be 8. So as you can see, I can get in slightly better frames here. And that was just because on 1.6.4, the farthest you could have your render distance was on 8. But they doubled it, so you can have your render distance on further. So if you're just wondering why you started to play 1.7, why is there random saplings? Sorry, I haven't cut on any trees. I have no idea. If you just started to play 1.7, well obviously it's been out for ages, and you're like, why are my frames so shit now? I used to have my render distance on far and used to be getting 30, and now let's play this and have my render distance on the furthest, which is 16, and my render distance has gone down loads. And one of the main reasons is actually because they increased the render distance by double the amount. So that is one of the main reasons. Anyway. So this is how to improve your FPS. So if you wanted to keep yours on, so you can get in there we go, 30, 26, whatever. So this is a video guys on how to improve your S for FPS, not S, for 1.7.4 without making your settings shit. So I've been looking at a lot of videos recently, and most videos are just like put graphics on fast. They're also like put this on off and put particles on minimal. I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea if you want a shit looking game. Like, have you seen how much the game looks so different? And if you get stuff like torches out or a potion, you won't be able to see anything. It just doesn't look half as good. And if you're done recording this, even though you're getting way more FPS, people aren't gonna like this because they've been like, I could watch quality footage on someone else's channel, or I could watch like bad footage. Obviously, you have a really bad computer, it will be recommended for you to actually use fast graphics. But first guys, I want you to use this technique that I'm going to show you in a minute, and if you're still lagging, then you're going to have to put it on fast graphics or lower your settings a little bit and put your rest distance down. But to then, keep your settings on the best. Only take them down if you don't need to. Okay, so I still don't have smooth lighting on or whatever, particles all and maximum. There we go. And as you can see, still continue. Right, okay, so let's get into the tutorial. Okay, welcome back guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys basically 3 tips. I'm actually showing you 4, but one of them's not like a really good one. So the first thing is probably one you've seen a lot if you've been looking at videos on how to make your computer, and it is the clean.bat file. So if I go ahead and go into this, you can see all the coding and shit. So this is a really easy thing to do, and it's basically going to wipe all the shit your computer does not need. So when I first originally did this on my old computer to try and make my old laptop better, it took about 15 minutes to do, and it actually made my computer go from having about 15 FPS in Minecraft to getting about 25. So it did improve my FPS quite a lot on here. I did it on this computer though, and it did not really do anything, just because my computer's on here is pretty pro anyway. It did take about 2 minutes to do, but as this is quite a new laptop, it did not wipe that much stuff. But obviously you have the older, the more clutches you've got, so you better want to go ahead and do new, then thingybob, and just name it clean or whatever you want to name it. Then you want to go ahead and copy and paste this from the description, which is a load of commanding. And it'll basically, all this is going to delete is your history, all your temp stuff, which your computer is for temporary use. So something like, oh, installing Google Chrome, it'll install stuff to install Google Chrome, Google Chrome is installed, then it hasn't actually wiped the stuff that you need to install Google Chrome. And you're never going to use this stuff again, but it just gets rid of stuff you don't need. I've done this millions of times. It does not damage your computer at all. Affects nothing. It's just fine. And then you want to go ahead and once you copy and paste it in, save it as. Then you want to head and go onto your desktop. Claim it as clean. Yeah, I'm on my desktop. Oh, I'm stupid. Anyway, name it .bat. And then instead of having a text button, put on all files and save. Close this down. And boom, you can delete this one. And you now have this thing called clean. And it has a weird little thing. Them circle-y spikes. Fucking hell. It's a batch file. Okay, you should run that, and as you can see, mine flashed up because I've done this quite recently, but it should take quite a while for you unless you've done it quite recently. I always like to keep this in my folder so I can go ahead and do this in the future instead of flipping. I just delete that one though because I've already got it here. Okay. Okay, so the next thing is now, guys, is actually to check your task manager. So you can go ahead and open this thing. Well, for Windows 8, you right click and you click on Task Manager. For Windows 7, I'm not quite sure, but I know there's one way we press Control Alt Delete, then just click on Task Manager. I don't know if you actually saw that. Computer even records this. And now you can go ahead and see how much CPU you are running. If you're running 90 or like plus, then you may have a virus or some kind of program which is messing with your computer. Now if you go ahead and look at mine, none of them has really taken up a lot. Google Chrome's taken up a little bit. My recording, what I'm recording with is, at the moment it's recording about 10, that's about fine. Got some other things going like Windows programs, they're all fine. But if you go ahead and see something that's not a Windows program, it does say Microsoft Corporation or Apple Corporation if you want a map. It just says some random shit, or Asus, well that's the name of my computer, if yours says something like Acer or whatever. And you just see something like, maybe even this. This is actually my DVD player to play the thing. And it's taking on like 50 or 6. That's probably a virus. So you might want to go ahead and end that task. Obviously you might want to check with your parents, or just check with yourself if you're like the main person who uses the computer and like knows it off by stuff and stuff. So here I have the actually Adobe updates and that kind of stuff. And it's taking up no CPU, but sometimes it actually takes up quite a bit of CPU when it's trying to do updates. So I always end up clicking that down because I don't want any shitty updates for Photoshop or Fireworks or whatever, because they're like, yeah, we'll do a half-an-hour update. Oh, it's just a bug fix, which is a bug you probably didn't notice, but just fixing it because stuff. So yeah, just make sure you don't have very high CPU running. About 27 is good, and I've got even recording as well, so that's pretty good CPU running. Memory should be quite low if you're not doing anything dramatically. Obviously, you're rendering a video in Movie Maker or Vegas Pro or Cinema 4D or anything like that, or even if you're just running Minecraft, it will be a lot higher than like that. But when you've got nothing open apart from like Internet Explorer, it should not be that high. So you want to go ahead and close that down. And the next thing you want to actually go ahead and do is actually go ahead and go onto your uninstall tabs. So there's two ways of doing this. One is to actually go into Control Panel, which you just, for Windows 7, you just click on Start, then you go on Control Panel on my computer, some random shit like that. It's not hard to find. And then you type in uninstall, and it comes up with uninstall a program. Here, Programs and Features, uninstall a program. So you can go ahead and click that, and it'll come up with all the programs on your computer. So as you can see now, I've got my Adobe programs, Create Crowd, like Air, like Edge of Manamite, Fireworks, Flash Player, Adobe Help, all them kind of stuff, all my important programs. Also got my Asus stuff, which are all important. Also got like my Xbox recorder, Elgato. Also got like my graphics card. Also got Java. Also got everything I need to run my computer. Got my visuals. These are all to do with stuff. So the first thing I want you to do is actually to go to your Java and see if you got 3 Javas. Because I was getting some lag on Minecraft the other day, and it turns out I actually has 3 Javas running. This one is you need 2, so make sure you have 2. But if you have 64-bit here, and you also have 32-bit, you want to delete the one that's not actually your computer, because I had installed Java 32-bit on my computer for some reason, and I was getting that thing where it's like, to play Minecraft with far distance on 1.6, you need 64-bit, because I was playing on 1.6 on this server. And I was like, oh, do I not have 64-bit Java? So I installed it, but I also had 32-bit still there. So it was actually running 2 Javas when I was playing Minecraft, so that was causing a little bit of lag and higher CPU. So just make sure you've only got 2 here. You probably do. It's quite rare if you actually have like 3 like me. And the also thing is to actually check for any programs that you probably think is spam, like this. What the hell is shopping chip? What the fuck are you gonna call it? Webcake, that sounds like spam, but it's actually not. So to check if it's spam or not, firstly you want to check who the publisher is. If it's anything like a big company, like obviously this is like audio and stuff, real tech stuff. But if anything that doesn't sound like a big company, like this doesn't, weather notifications, that may be something on your computer, but I installed that because it looked like shit. Don't uninstall anything that it doesn't want you to, and if you try and uninstall it and it says, oh, what, that just installed apparently. if you want to try and uninstall it and it says something like, are you sure you want to do this? Press yes. But if it says like Windows notice, are you sure you want to do this? Make sure you like press no, because that could actually be something on your computer that you could actually mess up. I actually messed up my wireless internet the other day, and that took me quite a while to fix. It was called something like, oh, see if I can find it here. And it was actually to do with wireless internet. And I was looking on tutorials like, shit, my wireless internet won't work and that kind of stuff. Turns out I just rebooted my computer and it came back somehow. But yeah, so make sure you don't actually mess up your computer, but make sure you delete any spam. So you can go ahead and check anything that's not by like 3 DVD maker, don't need that shit. Funny stuff, like that's obviously spam. Because a lot of times nowadays when you download stuff, it downloads a load of spam on your computer. Okay, so you can go ahead and press X to that. And let's go on to the last thing. So okay, so the last thing is actually this program called Razer Game Booster. So if you want to go ahead and find this out, there will be a link in the description. I'm watching YouTubers react to short videos. It's a cool video. It's PewDiePie. Anyway, you might want to type in, if you don't want to click the link, because you don't like links, because it could be bored. You just want to type in on Google Razer Game Booster. And then you can go ahead and search that. And I'll be right fucking back because I forgot my internet shit. And I'm back, so you will find this page on the first link, and it's actually by this company called Razer Blade. And if you don't know what Razer Blade are, then you need to improve your computer knowledge, because they're actually one of the best companies for making computers. Oh my, what the fuck, Google loaded. I don't know, weird. They're actually one of the best companies for making computers, so if I just search, that's definitely an R, Razer laptop. That's how you spell Razer, kids. As you can see, there's got some pretty sexy laptops going on here. You can also search quickly before this recording runs out, because it's a free trial, so 10 minutes long. Razer Blade keyboard. This is the one I've got. Pretty sexy. So it's a proper official company. So don't think this is going to be some kind of spam or some kind of crap like that. You just want to download this, and all it does not download any other shit on your computer. All it does is download this one program, which is here. That's why I'm not actually going to install it. Razer Game Booster. So before this recording comes out, which is probably about to come out, you want to double click on this and open it up. It will start up. Logging in. Yeah, you have to give you the email and you have to give them a password. No, piss off. Yeah, you want to press into that. And then you want to go ahead and you'll get this screen once you've logged in with a password and username. You have to confirm your email, but that's really easy to do. And I want you to add a game. So I'll go ahead and find all the things that you can run on your desktop that will actually could help by boosting them. So I've got ahead and got Minecraft on here, and that's it. And then to start Minecraft, you're going to click on this. I'm going to click on this in a minute with fraps. And then to actually exit out of this, instead of just oh, go away. Instead of just pressing X here, you actually want to go ahead and press on this and quit. If I just press X, nothing happens. See, nothing happens. But to actually exit out of this, which is very important after you press the square, you want to go ahead and press quit and exit. Boom. Okay, so I'll be right back with our new settings and with that open. Okay, welcome back, guys. I was literally, just before I pressed onto the X menu and started recording, I was actually getting 110 frames before recording, so that's actually shows you guys it's improved a lot. But one thing I forgot to mention, YouTube only actually thinking plays at 30 frames, so what most professional YouTubers that have got a brain, they actually leave it on max frame rate 30 frames. Then it will stay on 30 frames and that kind of stuff. And as you can see now, I've got max 30 frames. Sometimes it will go down and just mess around. But if I go ahead and hide F3, you can't tell that I'm lying. Nothing going on here. My mouse is so slow I can't do any spins or anything. And it's actually improved the game a lot. I'm stuck on 30 frames now. Sometimes it go down. Just mind to note why it's going down a little bit. It's because there's actually about 1,000 chickens over there, so that's probably not helpful. My mouse is still having a spaz, so I'm going to use my laptop thing. But I actually got to show you guys how much frames it can actually improve your frames to, if you didn't want to keep it on capped on 30 frames. I'm just going to fly a little bit over here, just because there's so many chickens around. Literally, there's about 3,000 chickens in there. I've got like an automatic chicken farm going on there, and that kind of stuff, so that's obviously going to cause quite a bit of lag. Obviously not like too badly, but okay, let's go ahead and go to here. Let's go ahead and nip into our settings, and let's go ahead and put it on unlimited. Now obviously guys, I'm getting fair play, 50 frames. This is pretty good. Like, while I'm recording, that is pretty good, as YouTube only pays at 30, and 30, the difference between 30 and 50 in Minecraft is pretty much nothing. But obviously when I stop recording, I get 110. Recording with fraps is like a little bit, plus I've got that video I just recorded, like processing in Coda, some shit. That's what I ended up using. Microsoft Skoda. No, what the fuck is it called? Microsoft Expression Encoder to record my desktop, and you have to send it to a coder, and now it's rendering. And like a 2-minute clip is taking like half an hour. I'm not using this piece of shit again, so it's obviously lagging a little bit from that, and I've got like internet over, got a load of stuff open, but that doesn't really matter. So yeah, 50 frames, that is pretty amazing stuff. Obviously guys, if you're just looking up this because you have a bad computer, this is really good. And if you do have a bad computer, I recommend, oh shit, keep using my shitty mouse, to recommend maybe to have the chunk distance on lower, maybe have it on fast, but I wouldn't recommend it. Like, you can maybe turn some of the stuff off that you don't actually need, but you want a nice looking game, you can put it on full settings and just keep playing the game. It's nice and sexy, still getting a good 40 frames with full render distance on. I know I haven't got anything loaded, but yeah, that's about it for this video guys. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like. Obviously this works in 1.7.4 without Optifine, so just to wait till Optifine comes out, you'll be getting about, as I was getting like 50 before, I'll probably be getting 60 or 70 with Optifine and recording with this game booster, which is pretty cool. Plus, this is 1.7.4, and if I go ahead and do this in 1.6, sorry, you get about 20 more frames, not even joking. I don't know what they added in 1.7, but it does like your game quite a bit more. I don't know why. It must have added some kind of thing, but if I go ahead and play on a 1.6 server now, or go on 1.6, I do get way more frames. So they must have added something that lags you quite a bit. But yeah, this is the new updated version for 1.7.4 and probably later. If you enjoyed that video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. But yeah, this is Trockers HD, and let me turn around. My skin, I need to change it, looks shit. Goodbye for now.